It's the night of January 26, 1951. Two colorful battlers in the Garden Ring. The slugging, rugged Paddy Young of Greenwich Village. His opponent, the bolo-punching hurricane of Havana, Kid Gavilan. Round one, and here they go. Paddy Young in the dark trunks, Gavilan in the white. The interesting feature in this fight, besides the brilliant records of both boxers, is the weight differential. Gavilan, a welterweight, is giving away 10 pounds. He weighs 146. Young, a full-blown middleweight, tips the scales at 156. Boys aren't wasting much time feeling each other out. Paddy Young is a converted southpaw. He has a terrific left hook. Gavilan has sensational speed, and he's the taller of the two with the longer reach. Gavilan is 5'9", Paddy Young 5'8". Watch for Kid Gavilan's famous bolo punch, a sweeping uppercut. The referee is Mark Kahn. Although he has twice boxed welterweight champion Ray Robinson and 3 starts against lightweight champion Ike Williams, the Kid has found middleweights like Young much to his liking. Robert Villemain, Laurent Dauthuille, George Small, and Eugene Hassan have been some he has faced. He likes to move up among the middleweights. There's that bolo punch that he started, Kid Gavilan. Changed it into a right cross. He's tricky and sensationally fast. Good straight left hand keeps Paddy Young's head jolted back. Paddy Young is a slow starter. Closing seconds of the first round. That's it. Round number 4, Paddy Young comes out of his corner determined to square himself with the fancy, brilliant boxer from Havana. So far, Kid Gavilan seemingly has the edge on points. Gavilan's career was started in the government-supervised boxing tournament of Cuba. He came up through the ranks all the way from an 85-pounder to a top-ranking world contender. This is a tough, blistering scrap. Paddy Young keeps bearing in, and he can hit solidly. Paddy, as you know, comes from New York's Greenwich Village, where canvas is held on the same level as a dinner plate. But instead of Paddy taking to it with a brush and paint, he found it to his liking with leather gloves. And he's done quite well with that decision. You know, another Greenwich villager made the same decision many years before, and it paid off pretty well. Gene Tunney became a millionaire through boxing, and in one Dempsey bout, he was paid more than $990,000. Well, Paddy Young is not quite that affluent, not yet. But he's got a wealth of fighting ability, has Paddy Young. Solid two-fisted fighter. His best punch, however, might be that spearing left jab that keeps Paddy Young off balance. There's an unusual combination of hook and uppercut. He started the bolo punch and came through with an overhand right. Tremendously fast with his hands is Kid Gavilan. You've just seen one of his brilliant flurries. Closing seconds of the round, the 4th. That's it. Round number 7, Paddy Young in the black trunks, Kid Gavilan in the white. The rugged and ready Paddy has been kept off balance by the clever kid from Cuba for more than half the fight. In rounds 5 and 6, it was Kid Gavilan beating Paddy Young to the punch. Seventh round of a scheduled 10-round. They're mighty busy head-to-head. And Mark Kahn separates them. There's that spearing left jab by Kid Gavilan, keeping Young away. Young bruises right through it, however, and gets in close again. And once more, they're forced apart by referee Mark Kahn. Paddy Young apparently knows that he's trailing on points, and he's trying to put away Kid Gavilan to win the fight. Gavilan apparently figures on going 10 unless he gets Paddy Young in real trouble. The Kid dictates the tempo of the fight. When he's finished with one of those flurries of his, he'll just hold on, step back, move around a bit, then go at it again, as he's doing now. Just waiting to get set, and then suddenly he'll unleash his attack. That's the asset of a really great boxer, making your opponent fight your way. That straight left jab again, and again. Keeps Young at his distance, and again. Young starts to come in, and Gavilan spears him back. Again. Once more. Now they tie each other up. There's that bolo punch. Closing seconds of the 7th round. Beat each other around the head. Bruising, punishing punches. Again, the left jab by Gavilan. A right cross is missed as the round ends. Round number 10. Both fighters touch gloves at center ring. Kid Gavilan in the white trunks has consistently had the better of it so far, showing us every punch in his repertoire. Paddy Young, a strong fighter, knows he can only win this one by a knockout now. But Kid Gavilan is keeping Young on the defensive. Head-to-head they stand, pummeling away at each other's bodies. And once more they're separated by Mark Kahn. The 10th round of a bruising 10-rounder. Watch for those bolo punches by Kid Gavilan. He likes to throw them when they're in close. There it is, one of them. And another. And another. I think they're more spectacular than they are effective. Actually, Paddy Young can see them coming. A straight left jab against Paddy Young. Young is missing. Gavilan ducking and weaving nicely. Once more, they separated by Mark Kahn. A grueling, quickly paced 10-rounder. Kid Gavilan ahead on points. Paddy Young still looking for that finisher. But Gavilan is ring-wise. He keeps that right hand high, does Gavilan, against that left hook of Paddy Young. Terrific flurry of punching. How the crowd loves this fight at the Garden. 10 spectacular rounds. Only seconds remain now. still punching rapidly. Paddy Young still looking for that one good punch. Just a few seconds remain now. Slugging away at the center of the ring. What a finish, and that's all. Both fighters are up and swinging to the final bell of this furious match. So it has to be up to the ringside judges. The official decision in this case is announced to be unanimously in favor of Kid Gavilan. Another thrilling victory by the flashy welterweight from Havana as he beats the heavier Paddy Young in Madison Square Garden.